I reviewed this platform January 22nd, Aeon Mining. Didn't recommend it. I think even the person that asked me to review it still deposited their hard-earned money into the thing, okay? And there were so many red flags. I mean, it's kind of crazy. Now I went to Crypto Scammers Recovery. That's like another scam, right? People go there after they get schemed, hoping to recover funds, and then they get scammed again. But we're not talking about that today. We're talking about a comment here, April 11th, by Blaine. He says, Aeon Mining rather was working well for the last couple months. I deposited and withdrew. I'm going to correct what he typed in there several times, but last couple weeks I've been having trouble getting my money out. So I researched, and apparently they're doubling in size and just released their own coin. Also, that's what's causing the platform to be temporarily down. I understand that, but I didn't just want to lose 150 bucks when it never gets fixed. Ugh, thinking about a lot of things. So is that what you guys think? Some of you guys are hoping the platform gets, up and running again. Or is it just a load of bullshit? Okay, that's what we're going to get into in just a moment. Stay tuned. Welcome to the channel. On this channel, what I do most of the time, as per request by my viewers, is I review income opportunity systems, platforms, and even training products. If it's make money online that you're after, or steer yourself away from a potential scam, make sure you find that subscribe button and also click on the bell notification. That way, every single time I go live with new helpful content that can serve you, like this here, right? Like my old Aeon review that I did back in January that could have helped a lot of you guys. Keep your money in your bank account where it belongs, okay? So this content can be helpful. Also, at any time throughout watching this video. So I do reviews, and I promote stuff, and I promote like legitimate systems, either make money systems or courses, etc. You got to do something for our time here on YouTube, okay? You don't got to join my deals. You guys can just take the information for free. However, if you're strapped for time, you're looking for a legitimate way to create a full-time income online, powerful automated system, ability to make from $200 to $500 per day, underneath this video, first link in the description box below, second link underneath this description box. If you are trying to promote something, let's say you join something and you don't have a clue how to promote it, powerful training opportunity that I myself have taken. Okay, second link underneath this video. So Aeon Mining, let's get into that. January 22nd, 2025. Okay. So many red flags on this thing. Now, domain was created back in 2017. But the domain was parked for so many years on Trustpilot. There's a whole bunch of people pissed off. That's the only time you can get truth out of this thing. Otherwise, it's usually like fake reviews on Trustpilot. Let's go and see what we started out with here on Trustpilot. Or they started out. Let's see the 5-star reviews. 5-star. So back in March 30th, this year, platform truly delighted me, okay? Then Randall, technique is simple to understand and follow. Everyone's saying, it's awesome. Mateo, it's dependable, safe, and powerful. Liam, it's simple to use, okay? Theodore, I was genuinely amazed. So people will see stuff like bullshit like this here on the internet, and then they'll see my review and they'll say, well, hey, we can't trust this guy. He's brown, right? He's promoting stuff, even if this stuff that I promote can help you guys instead of scamming you, right? People say stuff like that, and then bada bing, bada boom. We fast forward today, okay? 8 hours ago, Kumar says, fake site, not working. Tony says, terrible scam. Carol says, scam, scam, scam. Carson, scammers. I lost a lot to them. James, they are scammers. Okay. Another thing before I go any further. A lot of people are saying some silly stuff like, if it's paying out right now, okay, it's got to be legit. No. Scam sites pay you guys in the beginning, right? So let's say you put in, as an example, $100, right? And you keep your fingers crossed and you're like praying, hope Jesus loves me. And at the end of the duration, let's say, as an example, 2 weeks later down the line, you were supposed to get, you know, 0.5% daily. That's what they were promising you as an example. And they pay you. If they're smart, they're going to pay you. And then you're like, wow, this thing is awesome. I'm going to share this thing. Oh, there's a referral link. I can bring family and friends. And this is the Holy Grail. And God loves me. And Jesus and I are going to hold hands and walk through the sunshine garden together, right? Don't listen to that Rory's saying. Don't listen to YouTubers, okay, unless they're saying our Ponzi is 100% legit. So this is what we're dealing with, right? And then what happens after they pay you out in the beginning? Oh, it's legitimate. I got paid. Your review is a lie. I don't believe you, right? Well, the reason that they pay you out in the beginning is to get you guys to, drop down the larger amounts. And then what do we have? We have like Blaine here saying he read that somewhere that they're doubling in size, etc. And they came out with their own coin, and this is what the reality of the situation here. But what the reality of the situation is, you can't actually see this because I can't move me from here, but the traffic is just gone down. Okay, it's gone down to about here. Okay, it's just gone down. Traffic has gone down. So what that means, in essence, is they have an issue. Since they don't have any proof of anything, right? They claim like, hey, we were a big mining company, and people are like, we'll keep our fingers crossed and we're going to invest here because we heard investing in crypto, etc., is the best place to go and invest, right? And long story short, none of that was proven, right? Even the address they were using. I mean, hopefully you guys are doing your due diligence and research. The address they're using, guys, was for an antique store, right? It was right under a website. 58 Davy Street, London. Turned out to be an antique store. It's a real address, but unfortunately it's not their address, okay? Then they had a UK incorporation certificate. I'm thinking, it's another layer of bullshit. Whenever you see one of these, it's a scam that you're dealing with, okay? So what you guys are faced with here on the internet, they weren't registered with the FCA, okay, Financial Conduct Authority. Whenever you have an investment scheme claiming that, we can make Tom, Dick, and Harry passive returns on your investment, and they do this publicly, they have to register with the securities regulators. Okay, now since they're pretending to be at 58 Davies in London, right, in the UK, then they would have to register with the UK Financial Conduct Authority, and they were never registered. Okay, so never invest in any of these things because you guys are just going to get scammed. Either you find a good course, right, to teach you step by step, and then you're still going to have to take your time and invest in time to learn, etc., and learn how to do it right. Invest in crypto. But if it's like find some magic website online promising you guys ridiculous returns that you guys want, you just need to understand that doesn't exist. Yes, there are people who are legitimately making returns with crypto, but they know what they're doing because they created a skill set. Okay, so if you have time, I would say invest in a good course that teaches you how to do this, how to create your own projects, etc. Okay, if you don't have too much time, then what you need is and you still want to make money online, what you need is like an automated system that actually works. Okay, we can talk a little bit more about that in just a moment. Okay, let's just go back to Trustpilot. Whole bunch of negative reviews. I'm not gonna leave. I got one of my best friends, German fellow. Well, he's actually Canadian, born in Canada. Parents are born in the U.S., but his background is German, so he's like German Canadian. One of my best buddies grew up with that guy. Not this guy, right? Another guy, named after Leif Erikson, actually. But this guy's Leif Baker. They are a scam. I invested and reaped a few profits, and then their website disappeared. Even when they function, the fine print would trick you. Avoid them and all other too good to be true offers. I lost thousands of dollars. Okay, that's basically what you guys are dealing with. Ponzi schemes. Okay, then what happens is people will come here. Crypto scammers recovery. And they're gonna come here and like report like, hey guys, I just joined this crypto scammers recovery. He didn't just join crypto scammers recovery. This is a third layer of the scam. These guys are actually running with these scam owners, okay, that you guys are losing your money with if you have invested in any crypto Ponzi scheme. Okay, crypto scammers recovery in Facebook. It's a group. Facebook is a scam factory. Okay, I've even reported this group, and Facebook tells me, oh no, they didn't break any terms. But how this works is Tom, Dick, and Harry will come in here, post anonymously, like, hi guys, I just joined this group. Has anyone here successfully recovered their funds from Starseed Bit Exchange? I did a review on that. Okay, I did a review on that. Starseed Bit scam owners, which I believe were Chinese guys. Okay, they went to they have a lawyer in LA, and he sent me a legal notice like, hey, remove your video or else we're going to take legal action on you. And I'm like, nope, I'm not going to do that, because I got a lawyer, and they never they never escalated anything, and I never removed my video. They were just trying to scare me. Chinese schemers, guys. Chinese schemers. A lot of Chinese scam owners. Back in the day when I started this channel here, 2007. Well, I started 2011, but when I heavily started making these kind of Ponzi reviews, because people were asking me to, since back in 2017, it used to be like Russian guys. Now it's, or from the Ukraine, or like Russian mafia, etc. Then it was, now it's like a lot of Chinese, maybe triad for all you know. You guys don't know what you're getting involved in. A lot of these things are like money laundering, human trafficking rings, and Ponzi schemes to scam the public. There's another one called Bit Harvest. I got a friend from Hong Kong, Mike Wong, and he's actually from Canada, from BC, and he went back to Hong Kong, and he was telling me it was some hotel in Macau that was one of the scam promoters. I think one of the owners of Bit Harvest. It's another scam. They have these little USB devices, right? They're plugging into computer, into mining equipment, is what they're claiming, on imaginary mining farms. They don't have any proof that they have any mining happening, and they're making T-shirts and stuff, like a whole bunch of following, like jam-packed into hotel meeting rooms. Man, people are just loving these schemes. Maybe it's the excitement, I don't know. Now, they come to this crypto scammers recovery, and this is just one of the groups in Facebook. And then you'll have like one of these experts here, right? Most likely this is a fake profile, fake identity, Eddie Moore. They had another guy, they used a person of a deceased identity, used his identity as one of the recovery experts, and they're going to be like, hi, welcome, yes, it's possible, meaning to recover your funds. It's not. A few people here have been lucky enough to recover their funds from Starseed Bit Exchange with the right help and timely action. feel free to message an admin privately so we can look into your case and guide you better, recover your funds. And some people will see me say stuff like that and they won't believe, hey, we don't believe this Rory guy. Can't trust me, right? Can't trust me. They're going to come to Eddie Moore and they're going to reach out. He looks like Sylvester Stallone with the fake picture. And they're going to reach out and get scammed again. If that's your learning curve, maybe that's what you need to do. Okay. So as I said here, didn't look like any of this actually existed. They even had a picture of Aeon Mining, our data center headquarters, right? It was just a stolen picture. And there's a whole bunch of these same images, right? And it turned out to be, according to Google, Aeon Mining just took random image of a fancy building from Google Images pretending to be its building. They didn't even bother to Photoshop the mining logo on it. Some of them scammers do that. Some companies, and according to Google, some companies pretend to provide mining services using a Bitcoin mining cloud. At the end of the day, guys, the only verifiable revenue to pay the investors right, with these Ponzi's is from network marketing recruitment. So network marketing recruitment has dried up, and that is why there's a whole bunch of people pissed off because they've realized that they've gotten scammed. Hopefully you enjoyed this review. If you're looking for a legitimate way to create $200 to $500 per day, you're strapped for time, leverage a powerful automated system, just go underneath this video, click on the first link in the description box below, and get more information there. Okay. Second link underneath this video, if you're promoting something and you really don't know what you're doing, the second link is a link to a free video on some training that can help you. Okay. I actually took the course myself. It taught me how to make an income online, and I came from the trucking industry. It could work for you. Anyways, guys, if I get any more news about Aeon Mining, I will be sure to share. I would say it has rug pulled, ran out of traffic. Network marketing recruitment has dried out. Over and out.